Hello, that just starting. We are live. Welcome, everyone, to my weekly live show here every weekend, usually Saturday. We're going to be escaping the diet matrix all through January, and we'll probably be going into February. If our diet doesn't kill us first, whatever diet you're on. And I know some of you have tried some weird diets out there. And you can't stay on them, can you? Well, like I was just telling Frank Dufano's viewers down in his comments there, I have been eating my diet longer than you've been eating yours. No matter who you are out there. I've been doing it longer than anybody on YouTube. What that means is that I've proven it. I've proven what I teach. I've got a track record. Today we're going to be helping some vegans who are struggling. Bonny Rebecca is the big person making news in the last couple of days. I messaged her that I was going to be doing this show about her and helping her, and that she can join. So we will see if she does. I think I invited Frank too. Well, I told him about it. I was talking with him a few minutes ago. Aha. So there she is now. Let's see how that. Yeah, not really coming through much. Got to change the window size here. And that'll do it. There's Bonny Rebecca. Been struggling with diet and with health problems, that is. She's not struggling with diet. There's one thing to get straight. Got to pull our heads out there of the matrix and really understand what's really going on, which a lot of people won't do. It appears that she has not figured out what's really going on. We're going to look into her story. Matter of fact, we're going to be doing some multitasking here, because I'm not going to be watching her actual video. I'm going to be watching a different video of someone covering her actual video. Why am I doing that? Two reasons. All right. Got some new viewers in. We got a busy 40 minutes here. The reason why I'm going to do it that way is because I do not want to give Bonny's video another view. And what's the title? What's the title of her video? Did you notice? It fits the formula exactly, word by word. I didn't have to memorize what her title is, because I've already memorized it like a year or two ago. You know what I'm talking about, people? Have you had your coffee yet? Well, forget the coffee. I haven't eaten anything in 12 hours or so. Just drank some water. I'm ready to go. Didn't get much sleep either. See. So there's before we get into Bonny's video, there's some other news I'd like to mention. Let's take. Oh, we got comments in there. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, we got some carnists in the house. Yeah, I think some people I invited in. Arman is here. He's one of my viewers, one of my big viewers that I haven't heard from in a while. Let's see. Hey Gary, how are you? I am wired, dude. I'm ready to fight. I got a lot of fights coming up. Haven't you heard? I provide link. Oh, excellent. Yes. So people are going. Yeah, he just gave Bonnie the link to the video. That's a good idea. I forget to do that. This is because we're going to get some action here. We want a big audience. Let's see. Just a second here. Okay. Let's see. I just got a new comment in there. Pop up. I bet the next ex-vegan is Gary. He's already preparing. Well, it's just a troll. We don't have time for that now. Yeah, back to the comments. Anna Chore's here. That's cool. We got Carnist Cheese Grater. Oh, that's one of my new viewers, and I haven't figured him out yet. He says he's here. Cheese Grater's here. I recommend a diet of grated cheese. This is the only diet for optimal health. I think he's making a point there. There's a good comment. Yeah, he was just saying here that yeah, the only diet. He says I've been on the grated cheese diet for 24 hours now. And then he changed it to 24 years, which is the amount of time I've been on my diet. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned that. See, he's got it. Just about 24 years. I haven't done my 24-year video yet because I got something big planned for that. Yeah. But yeah, he's making the point there that all these low carbers, just go through the forums and look for the key words. I'm getting back on the diet again. I've been doing it 6 weeks, doing it 2 weeks. What does that tell you? Just go and look. You see it all over the place. They say that people can't stay on the vegan diet. Well, yes, they can, if they're financially independent and don't have to rely on YouTube cash. But go and look at the forums. You know, people cannot stay low carb. And there's no reason to try. I teach it all right here. I am the real deal here. I've been on here for 6 years. And I don't jump on the latest trends. I never change my diet. I never become ex-vegan. I got a video that you might want to watch. It's very, very funny. Even funnier than Veg Police's viral video. It was funny, so it deserves to make him thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, I've got a whole bunch of great material here. Well, no one wants to hear a complainer. No one wants to hear that. So, just saying, you know, I've never had to go ex-vegan or ex-anything, and that's the reason I'm not popular yet. It's the people who can't stick to a diet because they're on the wrong diet. They end up getting popular. Well, sorry, that's a new level of the diet matrix that's keeping you in that matrix. If you're here, if you have found me, you're one of the very few lucky ones. Vegan Jerry's here. I also want to talk about him and his struggles lately. Anatore says if you eat a big meal the evening with beans and rice, you will sleep better. Yeah. I was thinking about that recently. Okay, done with the comments. Let's say I wanted to mention something. What did I want to mention? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you something. Speaking of promoting myself, let's check out my comments. Just 2 comments I wanted to have you see before we get to Rebecca. Bonnie. Betty White. Vegan. Or not vegan. Is she really vegan? Controversy, people. Check it out. That video's going semi-viral. Are hot dogs vegan or are they attached? So we have to skip that one. I never knew that. I bring you stuff you've never heard before. Instead, I don't do what some people do. They take someone else's video and they redo it. Saves them time. I bring you unique things from scratch. Unique videos. Okay, you got guitar skills. And here's someone who says, F yeah, dude. This video is perfect. Let's zoom in on this. I love the detective work you did. I will watch every single video you make like this. I had to stop watching the Veg Police videos a couple months ago because I just stopped caring about that loser. And apparently this loser doesn't read my comments. He says I'm the worst vegan channel. Look at my comments, dude. This guy is just a liar. He just lies about everything. I'm one of the best, and he's afraid of me. But the guy is so deluded. No, the guy goes on a whole meat diet. Yeah, that's crazy. And then there's another story. Trisha has made some news. I forget what the news was, but recently she has admitted to being hey, guess what? A liar. Yeah, she's a popular YouTuber. What do you expect? You know, you have to make up the kind of stuff that people want to watch, the clickbait that makes a YouTuber a star is the kind of stuff you have to make up because it's not real. You know, Veg Police, vegan turn 100% beef diet that's not real. That's why people click on it. That's crazy stuff, and people like crazy stuff. Well, I'm not bringing you any crazy stuff. I don't have any to give you. I have the real world here. Oh, by the way, check out my shirt. Real world? I will show you. I got the real world right here. This is reality. This is food. I'm going to have to eat this soon. It's getting ripe. Okay. It's so. One more comment about Trisha. Duh! Of course, she's been lying. Yeah. All those people, man. Oh, but enough about famous young women who got famous on Instagram and then came to TV, came to YouTube to dominate. But yeah, enough about them. Let's move on to Bonny. Bonny Rebecca, there she is. Let's hear some of her story through the eyes of Frank Defano. And let's see what he has to say about what she has to say about the vegan diet. And coming up, that's it. There's Frank now. Yeah, he's all ready with his shirt. Let's see. He is dressed to deceive, hoping you'll believe. Frankie boy. Here we go.
The vegans are dropping like fruit flies. Bonny Rebecca's vegan story is a textbook example of why the human body needs animal products.
Are you asking me, dude? Sorry, I can't curse. I'm really sorry. Times like these. I eat a high fruit diet. And I don't just eat high fruit diet. I have lived on a high fruit diet almost my entire adult life. Oh, and you don't. I'm older than I look. I don't want to say my age right now. Yes. You serious? What? This. Look at this guy, man. This guy is popular. Right, flat earthers are popular too. They've got like the same same level of popularity. Is there something to that? I'm sorry, I can't. I had to pause. It's just hard to get over it. If you needed animal products, there wouldn't be any vegans to go ex-vegan. Let's move on.
And how in denial just about every single vegan is. The level of brainwashing and delusion is unreal, as you guys will see.
Come on over, Frank. Come at me. I was posting on his channel just a few minutes ago. Oh, no, last night. His only response to me, my longevity, standing the test of time, telling it like it is. His only response was LOL. What a joker. But hey, jokes are really profitable on YouTube.
When we take a look at these clips.
I'm not vegan anymore, as you can.
We got the proof right here. Clips of young female internet phenomenons. What more proof do you need?
Probably tell by the title of this video. I was vegan for just over 5 years. And it was kind of everything to me. It was my whole life, my whole identity. It was the motivation behind my YouTube channel. It was just my whole world. It was something I believed so strong down to my core.
Low protein.
That all change with over the last 6 months has been extremely difficult to accept and to process and to even think about talking about with you guys. So I hope you know that this is not an easy decision for me to make. Prior to going vegan, my health was not great. I would try and eat healthy, but I would always fail, and then I would feel like a failure. And
Pause. I don't think Frank is going to address that point. By the way, sometimes I don't need any protein. Right, there's no protein. If there's not enough protein in beans or grains, and there's none in here, and all I eat when the sun is up is fruit. I never eat anything else. Fruitarian vampire. 24 years.
And then I would binge out on food. Anyway, I just had a bad relationship with food. I've talked about
Bad relationship with food. Remember that.
this lots in the past. And just to give you guys context, I had a few health problems like skin. My skin was never great. I had a lot of rosacea and just like discoloration in my skin, as well as breakouts. I had chronic sinus issues, so my sinuses were like blocked all the time. Like I would have to, like I could never breathe out of my nose. And I had really bad digestion in general. I was constantly constipated, like I just never really went to the toilet. And when I did, my bowel movements were not great. So that's like kind of like a summary of my pre-vegan health, I guess you could say.
Considering the standard American diet is pretty much a vegan diet, but
Yeah, I heard this. This is if this guy wants to get legitimate viewers, that is not going to do it. But that's not the best formula on YouTube. Veggie P out there, he has the formula. He figured it out. You don't want to go after legit viewers. You want to get the drive-by viewers, the ones looking for a car accident. They want to be entertained with crazy crap. And maybe that's what Frank's going for here. Because to say that, you're only going to be appealing to the crazy people out there. And I guess that's the viewers you want. That gets you the most money, I guess. Because Veggie P, he is going viral. His channel's just taking off as the crazier he gets. Well, I'm here for a different reason. I'm here for the rare, legitimate person who wants to legitimately improve their health. And that's because I did that. I have no health problems in middle age. Almost no one can say that. I have something to teach. Oh look, there's Trisha Paytas now with a new video. And her title is formulaic. Her title is simple. It just says, I'm losing it. Well, I can't accuse her of lying. But what's great about that title is you've got to click on it. You've got to see what comes after that. You've got to see what she says. No, we don't. No, it's the same thing. She's sitting there, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm back. I'm back. That'll be a mystery. So we know what Trish is going to say. And it's all baloney. Why? I guess the reason people continue to be strung along with this kind of thing on YouTube is because they're young, and most people come here just to be entertained. Well, the circles I'm in, it should have never been for entertainment. It was never conceived for entertainment, but it has morphed into that. But I have what my viewers have called a great mix of information and entertainment, comedy. So let's get back into this. Into this video here. Where is that? Here we go. So what did he say last year?
Pre-vegan health, I guess you could say.
Considering the standard American diet is pretty much a vegan diet, but with inflammatory processed foods, it's easy to understand why some people feel better initially when they go on a vegan diet, but after a period of weeks to months to even years for
you start to heal. You have to heal, people. And yes, you have to detox. Detox. Say it with me, Frankie. I know you're watching.
some people, nutrient deficiencies and problems with the diet eventually show up that were unrelated to issues they were having.
No, they are exactly related. They get the exact same symptoms that come back. I have seen this happen with so many people in these circles on the internet, on YouTube, on forums, raw veganism. That's where you get the real healing.
Before they were vegan.
We were eating a lot of smoothies for breakfast and lunch, and then having like
Say the opposite.
big high carb dinners, you know, lots of rice, potatoes, that kind of thing. And yeah, a few months into that, Tim started.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I want to get this. I want to get the story right.
Potatoes, that kind of thing. And yeah,
What
a few
kind
months
of thing?
in,
What kind of
and then
thing?
having like big high carb dinners, you know, we were eating a lot of smoothies for breakfast and lunch.
Okay, that's okay, I guess. There's fiber in there. But what else is in there? I don't know. But I can tell you that she did the Durian Rider type diet. Who knows, how much, at what level, because hardly anybody who was following the so-called 30 bananas a day diet, almost nobody did it exactly the way Harley describes it. We all pick our levels. I'm on that kind of diet, but I don't do it exactly like he does.
And then having like big high carb dinners, you know, lots of rice, potatoes, that kind of thing. And yeah.
Yep, that's about how I eat too. And I also went through issues like what I called healing and detox. I went through that, and here I am today. It's now been years since I had any of those problems. What happened? What happened? What kind of supplements am I taking? I got that question from a fan of Frank Tufano over there on his channel. And I told him I don't hide from any questions. I'm the real deal here. You know, all these other gurus. Let me get the right image of.
It's like whatever. Like I noticed that it up in other or toxins because we thought all fats, all.
The vegans are dropping like.
Okay, I don't need to hide like all these other YouTube gurus, you know, and delete people from my channel. When they ask a question I don't like, when they disagree with me, I want those people. Okay,
It's perfect. We kind of just brushed it off and thought that it was detox because we didn't really focus on the negatives. Pimples in new areas, like in particular.
Well, that's a good idea.
Around my cheeks, I would get really big pimples there, and I was like, that's weird, but my skin's cleared up in other places, and my sinus is so much better, and
That's not really weird. Detox is very complex. It's as complex as the body is complex.
feel so much better. So there's all these positives. I didn't really focus on the negatives. But Tim's skin was really weird because he had never had acne in his life. Like,
now, why is Frank showing this part of the video? What's with the acne? The idea that, who was it the other day? Someone was saying, oh, you know who it was? Who was it that, it was that, oh wow. Some guy, man, some guy who some YouTuber who doesn't get into the drama. He made a video for some reason about this Bart K guy, and he checked out Bart K and when looked in the comments, and he says his followers are the dumbest people I've ever experienced. How dumb you got to be to make the leap that acne would be a deficiency? Huh? But I should have huge acne by now. But I never do. So back to the video.
even through puberty, growing up, his skin was always like perfect. And when I met him, his skin was perfect.
Also, this is anecdotal. And on top of being meaningless, climbing up the wrong tree, it's anecdotal.
We kind of just brushed it off and thought that it was detox because that
I got your anecdote right here. Right here, people.
was kind of a word used a lot in that community. Oh, you're just going through detox, you have to give it time, like you're just pushing out old toxins because your body.
And I've been one of those people in the community using that word for well over 10 years now. April 2007. Yep. Oh, okay. 2007. Yeah. So, over 11 years been in this community. I have studied detox. I first started educating myself on this stuff in the early 90s. And I have changed my mind about certain things. like sun gazing. You don't want to get into the, but no Frankie, Christian, or Bart person has ever swayed me from the concept of detox. And wait till you hear what Frank says. It threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that.
Body's like cleansing itself and all this stuff.
I want to point out that, no, I don't want to point it out.
And he also picked up exercise quite a lot. He was cycling a lot more and doing jiu-jitsu and stuff. So we thought maybe it was that. And because I was like pretty new to veganism, we were still eating out once or twice a week. And we were like, oh, maybe it's the oil or like the...
Just maybe.
Fats when we eat out. So we stopped eating out. We cut out all fats, all oils. And we were like, yeah, this is totally going to make it all go away. However, it didn't. It only got worse.
It got worse. Well, Bart K, Watchdog is live. Ooh. We were live at the same time. That's happened. No, that didn't happen. There was that time I went live right after him. Yeah. After spamming his live video. Hey, let's do that right now. Let's all go over to Bart's channel. Oh, he's been getting a lot of spam. He gets trolled by almost everyone in his comments while he's doing live video. Me and Bart were talking the other day. Oh, yeah. More on that on Monday. Last week, I want to mention, my last week of videos was some serious business, and had things I needed to get out. Like Betty White's birthday, I had to get that video up that morning. It was rough, but next week's going to be a fun week because my schedule is loose. Gonna have some fun with Bart and a lot of other stuff. Actually, let's wait on Bart. Let's give him a few minutes to bring in his audience. Let's read my comments, see what people are saying about this Bonny situation so far. And lots of comments coming in here. What do you think about fructose malabsorption and the limit? Yes, I was hearing about this too. And I forget where I was hearing that. I think we heard it from the same place. Might have been Bart. There could be truth to this. Yes. And what I like to say is, a lot of people like to say everybody's different. They could have this absorption limit. They could, but they may only have that because everybody is different in their health problems. Living in this society, all of our bodies have been messed up. Even Frank would agree with that. No one agrees with the sad diet. Standard American. So you can't just go on. You can't just go off the standard American diet to a healthy diet and then expect to just live great and have no problems, pay no consequences. You are going to have to go through something. I did. Just about everybody does. There was one guy who said he didn't. The fruitarian, Michael Arnstein just went total fruitarian. Well, I know I did fruitarian for a month. Nothing but fruit for a month. And I did feel just perfect. So, I don't know about that. But most people do have to go through a healing crisis before they start to feel, you get that, before they start to feel great. And Frank was just mentioning that you do get this great feeling at first. I am very familiar with this phenomenon. This happens. I call it the honeymoon phase. This gives you a preview of what you will feel like once you have healed completely. But you've got to go through the healing crisis. More comments. Yeah. Oh God, no! Don't make me sit through this freak show. Yeah, I know what you mean, but you could just plug your ears when Frank's on. French Blue is here. Not sure I got here. Not sure I got here, but hey all. Love that autoplay. LOL. Autoplay. So how come Frank is just standing there and not saying anything? He's frozen. Probably hasn't consumed enough grated cheese. Who knew Trisha Paytas was a marketing genius? Right. On YouTube, it really doesn't take much to be a marketing guru success. Just have a lot of health problems, because that's what people love. See, I don't have health problems. That's the reason why I don't grow on YouTube. I have no problems to report. Veggie P, hey, he tells me, talk about yourself. But there's nothing to talk about. That's why I could never do that. I'm okay. That's not dramatic. Yeah, I guess Frank left in a huff. Gary wasn't speaking to him. I don't think Frank has commented yet. Detox. Yeah, what is with Frank's complexion there? For the first time. Bonnie go vegan again? So did Bonnie go vegan again? No. And she probably won't, because I probably won't be able to get her attention. She's too famous for me. And yeah, we got to just get back to the interview. I want to comment to a lot of things that were said. What's Gary's concept of water drinking about? Drink some water, but not too much. I agree with Veggie P. Yeah. Casey says, I think it was him, he said, you don't need this 8 glasses a day. And I found that to be true. Well, I get a few glasses from food. We're not really meant to drink water. Where would we get it? We're meant to get it through our food. Too many comments to deal with. A lot of comments, I can't even read them all. But you know what's missing in the comment section? Some tips. Where's all the tips? I'm busting my A over here, man. But Now, Cheetah can go on from his shelter at the beach. He gets tips every time. And just about everybody does. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Someone said, I got a receding hairline. That means my diet is failing. That means my health is failing. See, check it out. I'll move this stuff out of the way. Here's the comment. Receding hairline. That means my health is failing. And then may I draw your attention over here to this notification from Bart K. He's live and bald. I think it's time to go over there and troll his jail and bring them all over here. And he says the same thing every video.
So basically,
people need to hear something different. Let's see what he said.
Not one to be missed. 2:30 this afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, about 40 minutes from now. Be here. We'll be here. We'll be waiting. See you then.
He's not saying anything. Dead air. Just commenting, trolling him. 7 people are watching him? Wait, something's wrong. He's been having technical difficulties in the last couple of days. Let's see. I got sound, someone says. Yeah, they're technical problems. Oh, so perfect time to bring these 5 people now. 4 people. No, he's gone. Oh, lots of funny, spontaneous things happen when I do live videos. You don't see this on other live videos. Bart has left the house. That's too bad. I was expecting to pick up his viewers there. Yeah. Oh, there's Carnus Cheezo Grater showing up on Bart's video. He says, Carburetor, you need to accept the truth. Grated cheese is where it's at. Yes. Bart, you got to get a new PC. Let's see what other comments are here. Anybody I recognize? Choppy. I got sound. See, this is more proof of what I've been saying for years and try to explain to Casey that, and it sounds a little crazy, especially to someone like him. Bart here has just proven my point once again, so you can look anywhere to prove my point. Quality isn't what makes you famous on YouTube. Bart's channel has been growing rapidly. Everybody's talking about him, even, I've mentioned before. There's people who haven't heard about him, but they're hearing. They don't know him, but they're hearing about him because people are talking about him. Why are they talking about him? He uses a cheap webcam to make videos. His last video was extremely choppy. It wasn't even video. It didn't flow. It was just a picture, a frozen picture, like every 7 seconds. And I myself, I didn't even care. Right. The video really doesn't matter. That's not why we watch. We don't want to see his stupid face. People tune in for the drama. And his sound quality is not very good either. Here I'm using a professional microphone. Much better sound, much better video. I'm much more loose. Everything about my channel is improved. But if you look at my analytics, you see something that doesn't improve. My subscriber count. My channel has not improved by increasing the quality. Right, it's all about shout outs. I'm not getting shout outs. I'm not getting into search results. And I explain this over and over and over. And I for proof that something to think, to make you think that I'm right. And what does Casey say to that? Oh, what's his response? Okay, dude. And that was his last reply. He won't reply back anymore. I was the last one standing. I outbeat everybody. They go away. And some people will say, that's because you're crazy. They don't want to talk to you. No, it wasn't always like this. I often was the person who had to just go away. But then I improved my technique. And now they go away in defeat. I defeat everybody. I'm talking to you, Bart. I'm coming for you. Yeah, he should just give up and just watch me. But he's not watching right now. He's trying to fix his technical problems. Trisha's another example. Everyone's an example that I'm right about YouTube popularity. Trisha is just so low quality. She doesn't really offer anything except a relief from young viewers' boredom. That's it. Young people have this problem with boredom that they will do anything. I'm the cure for that, man. I never get bored. I used to be bored when I was young too. Yeah, it's a young thing. It's weird. But I haven't been bored probably in 25 years. Ever. I think boredom is just a weird thing now. So, let's head back to Bonnie. We gotta continue on a bit. So much to do. How do you get bored? Here we go.
Now looking back on it, I'm kind of like, why did we keep eating that way when, obviously it wasn't getting better?
Detox is the most ridiculous thing there is. I cannot stand the word.
I've heard this before, of course. People need to marginalize the idea of detox in order to bring down the vegan diet, which is what these guys want to do. This guy's evil. Maybe I'm kind of new to Frank, but and I haven't figured him out. But I just want to, I want to take his head and
Detox is a low-level inflammatory reaction to something you're doing in your diet, in your lifestyle. Yes.
Okay, let me tell you one of my least favorite words. A word I'm just getting tired of hearing from these people. Oh, let's see if you can guess what that word is. So, but catch this. Catch this.
Cannot stand the word.
He can't stand the word. Why? Because it defends fruit and a cleansing vegan diet, raw diets. Is he against fasting too? He says it's ridiculous. And then listen to what he says here.
Detox is a low-level inflammatory
Wait.
reaction to something you're doing.
What's he saying here? Is he explaining what detox is? After saying it's ridiculous? Maybe I can figure out what's he really getting at here.
In your diet, in your lifestyle. Yes, if you drink milk and you get acne, that might be considered detox because your body is literally trying to expel the allergens through its...
That's detox, dude! I don't understand this. Someone fill me in. I think I watched an interview of... Yes? Oh, thanks. That happens too much. They could hear me talking. Yeah. Well, that's a different topic. Wait, maybe not. We are talking about craziness. I saw him in an interview with some... Oh, it was Dr. Berg, wasn't it? Oh, and what was so irritating about the two of them is they sound normal. They can morph themselves into looking like and sounding like normal people. But someone fill me in. What's with this guy? Is there some mental issue going on here?
Expel the allergens through its skin. Is the detox a good thing? No. You should stop drinking the milk. You should stop consuming the food that is giving you that low-level inflammatory reaction.
Yes. But this reaction thing, inflammation... Well, shouldn't I have inflammation? Where's my detox symptoms? Frank, I just debunked you. I debunked your whole platform. But we're not done here. He's not done. He's got even more crazy stuff to see. Oh, I wanted to say... But see, that's his definition of detox, but that's not it. The body does collect toxins, dude. Science and certain experts used to deny this back many years ago. I lived through those times, like the 90s. toxemia and detox were not taken seriously by the mainstream expert community, but I knew better than that. Because it just makes sense. Well, the body cleans itself out. Just really good at that. Well, but if you're giving your body way too much to do, it won't do everything. It can't just do everything. And the human body was never meant to be put through the things we modern people are putting it through. It says, no, the body doesn't collect. Yes, it does, and there's proof of that. I don't know what's wrong with the scientific community and the diet community, health community. The experts, they seem to be compromised, dogmatic. And so when you stop doing stuff like putting toxins into your body, when you stop, that doesn't mean everything just gets better. Because you still have the toxins in you. And when you eliminate the toxins, you give your body less that it has to do. Less crap coming in, less work for the body. Then your body is freed up. And it can now start working on cleansing, also healing. Those are two different things. And I went through both. And this takes time. It really takes time, but you will get to the end of the tunnel. It's just most people don't understand this. They buy into what Frank is saying here. And I'm here to tell you that I've proven all this wrong. And you can use logic to prove this wrong. Proof that the body stores toxins is acne, tumors. You know, what is a tumor? It's toxins. It's stuff that doesn't belong in you. It's not a part of your body. All sorts of stuff. Like body odor is toxins. That's not natural, people. My body odor went away soon after going raw vegan. After really cleaning up my diet and eating what they call a clean diet. a truly clean diet. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, whole beans, and not much else. No additives and all those extra ingredients. No complicated meals. The odor is a toxin. And there's much more examples. Debunked again, Frank. Try coming at me.
So we decided to change our diet and start incorporating more cooked foods, and in particular we kind of focused our diet around the starch solution, which is a diet made famous by Dr. McDougall, who's a plant-based doctor, and this diet was meant to help with, you know, skin, digestion, and a lot of other health problems as well. So we gave that a try, still very low fat, and, you know, eating more like cooked foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In short, that didn't help at all.
So I'm hoping that Bonnie has been listening to me here, or will listen to this video in the future sometime. I want to explain what my diet is in the last 23 years. It's kind of like the starch solution, only it adds fruitarianism in, because fruit is what we're supposed to be eating. And you know that as a disciple of the durian rider, which I am too. I go way back. I was watching him before he got popular in his early days. Late 2008. And you say what you will about him. And you know, for the most part, his diet is the real deal. The high fruit and grains in the evening, except I eat more vegetables. But for the most part, he's got it right. You know, high carb, low fat, high raw, and low fat, I said, and lots of calories. You don't need to, see, you don't need to stuff yourself, like he says, you know. But you want to get a lot of calories in. And you want to exercise. And I wanted to show you something. See, exercise is just a natural thing to do. And so it does all sorts of good things for the body. And also what it does, you know, we're meant to be moving, and that will raise the amount of calories you need to the normal level. If you don't exercise, you won't be able to eat that much. You'll be eating less. That's less fuel for the body, less vitamins, less minerals. I want to direct your attention to this video of Bonny Rebecca here. Right here below Freely's new video response to Bonny. Yep, that's a response to Bonny Rebecca, I guess, because it's just a couple days old. Bonny's video is called, and it's from a month ago. It's called First Week Exercising After 1 Year. Enough said. She went a year without exercising. I said enough said, but no, and people need to hear it again and again, repeated in different ways. Trying to get you out of this matrix. Look, it's the real deal. I'm over here showing you. I am showing you the truth. While Frank's over there just talking nonsense. Just talking out his A. He doesn't back up anything he's saying. He's just saying crap. It's the formula for success. Back to, let's wrap up this clip here. Not watching the whole video. Not watching. I only have 10 minutes of it.
But it did make us feel a little bit more satiated, and especially with our energy levels, we weren't having such big drops after our meals like we were when we were having fruit, because fruit made us feel like really energized and then like drop down.
Then something's wrong with you. I don't understand this. Like I said, I haven't eaten in now 13 hours. My blood sugar, according to these Frankie gurus, it should be rock bottom at this point, because the last thing I ate was carbs. I eat fruit most of the day. My energy should be really low. But that's not the way the body works. The body... the body can handle stuff. The body naturally regulates your blood glucose levels, unless there's too much fat in there that blocks the insulin receptor cells. So I don't know why people talk like this. And is she really doing what she was saying? Because so many times we do find out that they were doing some other stuff. We always see this. And she was probably under eating. Well, yeah, if you don't exercise for a year, it's probably because you don't have the energy. Because when you have the energy, you got to move.
Whereas this would make us...
Oh, you might hear that cracking. Yeah, you might hear that. That's not... that's not a deficiency. That's an injury I got when I was 14. 1980. Somewhere around there. Yeah, 82. Ooh, that was a bad one. And it's cracked ever since.
feel a little bit more balanced.
So they went from spiking their blood sugar with fruit to complex carbohydrates that have a
Nothing wrong with spiking. Spike that. Spike your arteries. No, well, maybe juice spikes. You know, see, that's another word right there. That's another word, man. They use that. These gurus out there, from Dr. Oz to Berg to these muscle heads that you probably see before my videos in the ads. They all use these manipulative words. They're not scientific words. You know, spiking is really a it all depends on levels. It's a
lower release, and the lack of understanding of glycemic load, and that someone would follow a diet for such a long period of time without realizing that their highs and lows are directly correlated with their sugar intake. To me, that really...
No, they're not. There's no such thing as a high. This is amazing stuff, really. I've made one or two videos. Oh, one or two, one and a half, because there was one video where I think I debunked the idea of a sugar high. Yeah, there was another video where I did that, recent video, but I spent a lot of time having fun with Ralph. Ralph and the what's the word? Ralph breaking the internet and Wreck-It Ralph, yeah. And all the sugar in that movie. Anyway, check it out. Sugar Rush video. You want to see that one? That video is like better than if you were to put every Tufano video together with every Bart video, with every Primal Edge video. My video's better than all those put together. Right, they don't have to entertain. People love hearing good things about their bad habits, is what they want. So back to Frank here.
Really screams lack of nutritional knowledge.
Bring it over here, Frank. Bring it over here. I was probably studying nutrition when you were in the baby carriage. When were you born? I can tell you what I was doing that month. with my freaking deficient vegan memory. Yeah, my memory is too good, man. I remember some bad stuff. Nutritional knowledge. Blood sugar spikage. Thank you very much. That has nothing to do with nutrition.
Lack of nutritional knowledge.
Anyway, so we were kind of eating more of a balanced vegan diet. Tim's skin at this point was probably just getting worse.
Right. Like I said, when you start eating clean, your body's energy, its vital energy, is freed up. It can now put energy into detoxing. That's why the detox gets worse when you eat better. People, wake up.
So we decided we're going to reach out and try and find a doctor that can help, because we'd already emailed all of the plant-based doctors.
Doot, doot, doot. Warning, warning. Red flag. Red flag. Doot, 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 doot. Well, that reminds me. Let's go to my comments and see if anybody has guessed the words I hate the most. What word do you hate the most? Oh, wow. Alien baby eyebrows. Those eyebrows, you're right. That really drives me crazy. What the F? Huh. The constipator. What does that refer to? Oh, cheese diet? The constipator diet. Oh, they're making a reference to my diet, which is called the carburetor diet. Check out the Reddit forum for that diet and the Google Plus forum. Leave a comment. I've been too busy to get there. Really. But I'll answer all your questions that come in. It'll remind me to go over there. Frenchie. You mean look? You mean took him home, Frenchie? Yes, yeah, there's some ideas there. I have some ideas for next month, especially April. Yeah. Exactly, poor Frank. Let's look for Frank. See if he's in here. And Bonnie. Oh, I got a tip from Vegan Jerry. Yes, thank you very much, Jerry. Oh, I wanted to talk about him and his struggles, too. I don't know if we're going to have time. We got to keep the videos to a reasonable level. It's already been over an hour. I don't know. Yeah, Jerry, let's just do this. Let's do it. So Jerry recently got back on a vegan diet. Number one, why did you feel you needed to go off the vegan diet? And why did you do the keto experiment? In the meantime, more comments. Why, when you can eat nutritional yeast? Parallel University is here. You want tips? And you still have your... No, people get tips. Most people get tips without showing their tips. Tip jar. It was a joke. Let's see. Got to look and see who's here. Oh, wow, too many comments going on here. Okay, down to the bottom. French had to go. Bart isn't gaining any traction. I think he is. I tried the vegan keto experiment. This is Jerry. Yeah. And is back on the carburetor diet. Yes, but why did you experiment? I know you have weight to lose. I guess haven't been losing it. Is that it? You really think that's going to help? Okay, someone just got back to me here. Bart K is trying to make a living on YouTube. That's correct. He has stated that. It seems like he is recently out of work. He was in the scientific field and somehow is no longer there. Yeah. But he's gained subs and more people are hearing about him as Vegan Gains keeps on delaying and so let's wrap this up here.
That we knew of from online, and reached out to all the gurus that we're kind of following on social media, and just tried, like, Tim had kind of tried everything that we could think of at this point, like different diets. And
well, that's part of the problem. I can understand people just trying to find the perfect diet, but what people I need to understand is that when you do find the right diet, when you find the healthy diet, you're not just going to be healthy. You have to go through things. What some people, I guess, are looking for is a diet that's going to get rid of their symptoms. You're only blocking your symptoms. That will be an unhealthy diet, and you'll pay for that the rest of your life. Pay now, and understand that you're on the right track. You need to have trust. You need to trust in nature, and fruit is your nature. Get my book, Escape the Diet Matrix, and you will never question it again. None of these foolish gurus like this guy will ever trick you again. You'll never be swayed by his BS ever again. And my book isn't $30 either. Like other gurus overcharging you. Geez, Veg Police book, it's around 30. Fraley's books, even worse, 35, 40. I've seen books at like 45. I forget who that was. I still want to do a review of Casey and Freely's books, not a review of what's in the books. Because you can get that somewhere else, right? Oh, that's what the video's about. Yeah. I've had a plan for months, even years with Freely, and I just keep forgetting about doing this video. It's coming, so subscribe so you don't miss it. Turn those notifications on.
Vegans are dropping like fruit flies. Bonnie, that someone would follow a diet for such a long period of time, lack of nutrition.
Point was probably just getting worse. We're going to reach out and try and find a doctor that can help, because we'd already emailed all.
Oh, there's the red flag there. Try to find a doctor that can help. And she says that she's a disciple of Durian Rider and was a vegan 5 years. And in these circles, 5 years, and you think a doctor's going to help you? That doesn't add up. You should know better than that. Do you ever watch a video from Happy Healthy Vegan? All they do is make fools of the doctors, Dr. Stroke, Dr. Oz. Okay.
All the plant-based doctors that we knew of from online, and reached out to all the gurus that we were kind of following on social media, and just tried, like, Tim had kind of tried everything that we could think of at this point, like different diets and for long periods of time. And when I
wanted to comment on that. You were doing too many different things. You have to find the right one. And that is the hard part, I realize. There's a whole bunch of people out there that think keto is just it. Straight from heaven. That's crazy. And what can you do? But, you know, after understanding my carburetor diet and really getting the book, which it costs like $4, which is nothing, you will understand what the right thing is, and then you'll have trust in it, and you just stay with it. I'm sorry, it's not exciting, but that's it. That's what I did, and now this is the way I eat. I've done it 24 years. But I went 24 years kind of medium raw. And then the last 10 years, well, no, it's been about 8 years I've been high raw. and low protein, and also lower fat. I dropped oils. And that's when I really hit healing grace. It's been smooth sailing. It lasted years. I went through weird stuff. And you get through it easier if you understand that you're not having health problems. Your health problems are coming out. They're coming out, and you're feeling the negativity of it as they come out. And you just, if you understand that, you'll be able to deal with it much better. Got a comment here. Just come in.
You have no idea.
Like, veg police poisoned by raw meat. On Michelle's video. And let's see. Yep, he does that with every new thing he tries. He's like a broken record. That's the formula. Just keep repeating the formula. It works. People keep buying it. There you go. When will people stop buying it? They even praise him for his honesty. LOL. Yep, it's a sad world. Thumbs up. Oh, remember to thumbs up. Don't just drift around. Be proactive. Put your message in the modem. Thumbs up what you agree with. Ignore what you don't. Let's see. Is Veg Police back in Canada? Nope, it's going to be another 3 weeks or so. He's not doing nothing. Well, see, that's the thing. That's just the thing. Someone's asking what he's doing. That's just the thing. That's why people got to tune in, like a soap opera, to see what he's doing now. What's he doing today? Get out of his matrix. So quit the addiction. I know soap opera addiction. You can cure yourself of the Casey addiction, and you'll feel so much better once you step back. And I can help you. I will help you cure yourself of the addiction. Just keep watching me, and I will make you sick of Vegetable Place. No, I'm not going back to the response videos. Oh, you can watch my old responses to him if you want to get sick of him. If you want to watch him and then see the truth in my response. Onision, he's telling you what he's doing today. Okay, wrapping up.
Say like he tried something. Like he didn't binge out on junk food. He never ever, like if you ask any of my friends, I'll be like, I don't know how Tim did that for so long. Like he never.
So as you can see here, she is under the impression that she's getting negative effects from something, when that is not what's going on. This is why I joined in on YouTube 6 years ago this month. Because what I see with the teachers in the vegan community who are teaching people, they're doing a bad job. And that's why I came in. Almost nobody is saying the things I have said in this video. They're not telling people the big truth they need to hear to stay vegan. You did hear that from the high carb group. See, within the vegan circle, there's the high carbers, and they're trashed by everybody else. We're seen as pests. When we are it, this is how everyone should be eating. And even those high carbers, they were not doing a good enough job defending their position. High carb, low fat, low protein. Like, you got to say to people, when we say low fat, low protein, we don't mean too low. We don't mean unnaturally low. We mean at the right place. Low in compared with the macronutrient ratios. Our diet is not, our diet is supposed to be low in those things, just like all the other primates. And so many vegans don't get that. That's why I can help them. You get me as your guru, as your coach, and I will lead you through this matrix. I will get you out on the other side. But I can't get people's attention. You know, if I were a huge YouTuber, Bonnie would be here right now watching me. You've got to be popular if you want to reach the community. So if you want to help Bonnie, help me help Bonnie. Get her attention. But and when she hears about me, well, she'll say, well, one person is telling me about this guy, and I'm getting a whole bunch of comments like that. But if a whole bunch of people did it, like, say, an army of trolls, like Bart has done, all of a sudden people are hearing about the Bart guy because people are spreading his name. And if I was popular, that would help me with the appeal to popularity, which she may have. People only will listen to the popular ones. You know, they'll go to Vegan Gains as their diet guru to coach them. People may go to Casey for coaching only because it's popular. And you can see how crazy that is. Even Vegan Gains, you know, he hasn't been a vegan very long. I've been a vegan for 7 times longer than he has. And he has never focused on health. He's focused on bodybuilding. He doesn't really know much about how to eat a healthy vegan diet. And he hasn't stood the test of time either. He's had problems too. I'm not used to talking this much. He hasn't cured his depression. And he was on some diet. He was gaining weight, fat weight. I never do that. I've never done that. Got a comment here. See, hi, Bev. You have nailed the whole scam. That is vegetable police. There you go. The comments keep coming in. I wish Vegetable Police's fans could see this side of reality. But they're living in this bubble where they don't see us because Vegetable Police has blocked us. But something has cracked in his matrix. I thought of something. I wish I had thought of it earlier. I thought of an idea. I can't tell you what it is, though. But the more we focus on trying to get him, trying to win this battle, the more strength we get. Right makes might. And we'll come up with ideas. We will work together. Because these people are after us. They want to bring down the vegan diet. It is a major threat. So I came here, just I want to give this a thumbs up here. Just to give it a thumbs up. Oh yeah, with humor and accuracy. I've done that too. But she gets the credit. Let's see here, babe. Let's click on Bib. See what her channel looks like. There you go. She has no videos. She's got 3 subscribers. Yet she has nailed vegetable fleece. No, I have nailed vegetable fleece. 68 videos. All in one playlist. Just click that playlist and all the videos will just play continually. just leave it running through your day over the weekend. Okay, let's try to get through this. So I was saying Bonnie still just doesn't get what I've been saying here. She's been taught poorly.
Ate anything bad. He never treated himself. He was always very strict to try and fix his problems.
A great analogy for all these vegans that are trying different versions of the vegan diet and are wondering why it's not working is like someone trying to put out a fire with different grades of gasoline. They're pouring the regular gasoline on the fire, it's getting worse. They switch to the premium, it's getting worse. They switch to ultra, which is maybe a raw vegan diet, and it gets worse. These people are so brainwashed and ingrained in this idea that veganism is the way that they will deny the bucket of water sitting right next to them.
Because we had kind of gone down this like natural path and like natural healing, we were kind of...
Bring it, Frank. Bring your crap over here. Otherwise... You just can't stand up and defend your crap. So I've covered it, haven't I? Now back to Vegan Jerry, who's here. And I know he's having problems, but he won't say here. Oh, here. No. Let's see. Bonny Rebecca suffers from affluenza. What? Don't make us watch Casey's channel and give him views. I don't give him views. Yeah. BDC, vengeance on dietary cannibals. Yeah. And so Vegan Jerry, no more comments here. He hasn't told me why he did the experiment. Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he doesn't realize. Maybe he doesn't think there's a reason, but there is. It might be deeper in your mind. Let's see. Over the last few weeks, the weeks before you went keto, how many calories were you eating? That's a question I ask everyone. Need to know that before we move on. The answer is usually exactly the same. Another comment here. This looks like a good one. Gary, you should do a weekly or monthly roundup of BP that covers a number of his videos. You're at your most hilarious when you're lampooning him. Really? I don't know about that. I don't think so. I don't think we want to do the response videos anymore. They didn't really work that well. My videos have just dropped. I don't think I was reaching many of his viewers. I have other videos basically just debunking him, not responding to his videos specifically. Like his book. I need to do that video. There'll be hardly any of his face, his half nose, his goatee in that video. I'm tired of looking at his face. I don't need to. Just got some specific areas that I wanted to address. Never could get to it because I was responding to his latest crap. So, looks like Jerry had to go. Let's see, maybe the guy. Let's see here. Nope. Not seeing anything in there. So, yeah. It's time to go anyway because it's been over an hour. And I'm not surprised that Bonnie did not show up. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows about me yet. But hopefully this will get out to her. She said that it was a big part of who she was. And that's perfectly fine. Because that's how it is for me too. Yeah. And I made it through. 24 years. I experienced problems like you did. And they were detox, they were healing, and I did come through. You can get back to your rightful diet where you really want to be. She needs my kind of help. She doesn't want to be eating animal products, and she doesn't have to. Don't live in the meat matrix. There's no reason for meat. It's not curing you of anything. Then the story doesn't make sense. Bonnie, get on my program. Let me help you. Thanks for watching. Rate this video thumbs up. Or down, of course. Right. And join me next week. I'm going to be here next week doing the same thing. Hopefully Bonnie will show up. Oh, I wanted to open my book today, but we had to cover this. So next week I'll do it. Maybe even before then. Once a week, it's just... it's not enough, is it? I don't know. I'm open here. Maybe. How about Sunday? How about tomorrow? I need to know what my audience, what their schedule was like. Is Sunday a good day for you? Post your comments in the comment section. Goodbye, everyone. And keep eating fruit.